Hello. In our last video, I showed you how to view a material in Google Classroom. In this one, we're going to look at some different programs that you may use to submit an assignment. So again, I'm in Google Classroom. I'm in my class. I got here through Clever, our single sign-on service, so that I didn't have to remember my password. So I'm in my stream. I'm going to go over to classwork, and I'm going to click on presentations. This is a different type of assignment than we've looked at before. So you're going to create a presentation on political parties. So when I click add or create, I can either upload something that I've created here, or for a presentation, I'm going to click on slides. This is like PowerPoint, but for Google. So if I click on that, it will create something for me right here under your work. And then I'll be able to create it just like I would a PowerPoint. You may have to play around with it a little bit, but I'll show you the basics of what you're going to have to do. So up here, you have your presentation title. Here, you can choose your background if you want to change that. You can choose your layout. You can choose your theme. Be sure to choose something professional. And then over here on this plus sign is where you're going to add slides. So here you'll title it. You can title it political parties or title it whatever your teacher asks you to. And then slides like this are going to be used to include your information. You can add slides of different layouts by clicking this drop-down menu. So you can do a title slide, a title in 2 columns, a title only, 1 column, a blank slides, or big numbers. So you can put whatever type of slides you want to right here. And that is kind of the basics of Google Classroom. And then the last assignment type that we're going to look at is a discussion question. So again, I'm back here in my classroom. I'm going to click on discussion questions, and I have a question here. So respond to this question, respond to one other student. So I don't have a question here, but I'm going to pretend that this was asking me to describe the process that I would go through to divide fractions. So I'll type my answer in here, and then I would explain that. So then if there were other classmates down here, I would be able to look at their comments and read it, and then after reading it, I'd have a comment button. So you can see clicking over here, I can delete my comment if I don't like it. On your classmates' comments, the comment button will be right here. Now, I'm sure your teacher will explain this in class, but when you're communicating in a digital space, it's important to remember to be polite and to be respectful. But that is how you're going to respond to a discussion question. And then one more thing before we leave here, we're going to look at a survey. So I went over doing a quiz, but a survey is really similar to that, except it's not graded. So it'll be something like your lunch count. So I'm going to choose pizza, and then I'll click submit, and then my teacher will have access to that, and they can view it. So surveys will be used to decide things like when you want to take a test, what you want to do for lunch, or anything like that. So that's a survey. Those are the 3 last types of assignments: discussion questions, surveys, and presentations. So I hope that has helped you with Google Classroom, and thank you.